Hello everybody, today we will be looking at the high grade 1/144 Forbidden Gundam. Okay, so yep, this is from a Gundam seed, and let's take a look at the instruction manual. So this is actually not a very big kit. There's only 4 runners and a polycap and one special joint. And yep, the manual consists of only 3 pages. 1, 2, 3. And as with all manual, it comes with color pages on how you can do some action poses for the Gundam itself. And yeah, it should be a pretty quick and simple kit. I really like the overall design of how the Forbidden Gundam looks like, especially this mechanism here. So we'll see how the whole build goes together. Alright, now let's take a simple look at what comes together with the kit. So here we have a small sheet of foil sticker, which I probably will not be using them. And then we also come with this small sheet of sticker decals, which is very good looking. Yep, so this is probably some stuff that I would use. And now let's get into the runners. Okay, so like I said, this is a very small kit. There is only 4 runners. So yes, I didn't cut the pieces out this time round. You can actually look at them in the runners. So this is runner A. So you can see some green, the reds. It's not really a black color. It's a sort of a brown, very dark brown. Yep. And here are the yellow, the V-fins, looking very, very sleek. Okay, next would be runner B. So this is the B runner. Okay, so yep, it's a nice shade of green. And these are the best type of color to work with because the nut marks will not be very obvious when you are doing the cuts. So yes, I actually quite like this runner. Next would be C, the C runner. So you can see it's not really grey, it's a little bit like can't say it's silver or metallic finish, but yes, it's a very off color grey, I would say. So yeah, this is the C runner. And lastly, we have the D runner. So yeah, you can see there's only 4 pieces here and they're all huge, which will be for the armor of the Forbidden Gundam. So yeah, it's quite exciting. And then, not to miss out, of course, we have the polycaps. So this is the polycaps runner, a very small one indeed, compared to a regular HG kit. And then here we have a special attachment for the stand use, the usage of a stand to do its poses. So yeah, we'll see whether we will get into it when we build the kit. Okay, as you can see for this kit, I've just cut out every single piece from the runner, and here's a display of everything. And of course, not missing out the new matte work sanding sponges that I have. That works absolutely amazing. Alright, as you can see, I have laid out all the pieces for step 1, which is the body unit already. So let's get building. But before I begin building, I would like to have your thoughts on an opinion. So after having this HG Forbidden Gundam, I am actually quite interested to get the full Mechanics Forbidden Gundam as well. And I have never built a full Mechanics kit before. So I think it would be quite a pretty interesting kit. You know, as a first kit, a full Mechanics Forbidden Gundam kit as my first full Mechanics Gundam. So let me know in the comments, or maybe if this video and maybe the part 2 review, this is just part 1. Maybe if both videos get to 50 likes, or maybe just this video get to 50 likes, I will buy the Forbidden Gundam full Mechanics and build it on this channel. So yes, let me know if I should get the full Mechanics Forbidden Gundam. Alright, so come, let's start building the body. So all the pieces are here. As you can see, it's standard HG size, not too many pieces. The only thing that I didn't cut out are the PC pieces because I think they will be quite confusing. So let's cut them out now. So for this one, we would need the PCD. So yeah, just a normal clipper for this. No need to go to the extent of a god hand clipper for the polycaps. So yeah, PCDs and then PCK. So yep, it's my first time doing such a building video, so hope you guys will be interested in more videos like this in the future. So yes, enough rambling, let's start building. So yeah, the challenging thing about building a kit like this is you need to make sure that you are holding the correct pieces, because some of them are actually very similar and they can get very confusing at times. So yeah, it is something that you will need to pay attention to. And yep, that's pretty much the only thing to take note when you are building a kit like this. Other than that, it is actually pretty fun. It's a very fun experience and I enjoyed it very much, because what I get to finish every single nut marks in one shot, you know. So yeah, I would say it's a win. But yeah, so as I'm building, I will just be rambling, and hopefully I do not get off camera, because I'm still getting used to this camera angle. Yeah, so especially parts like this where you have like A11, A9, you need to be very careful in not taking the wrong piece. So yep, just some footnotes to share. So yeah, need to be careful and not take the wrong sides. So yep, overall I think this as a HG kit, there shouldn't be much problem with it. It should be a pretty straightforward and fast build. So yeah, let's see how it goes overall. Oh, it's the wrong one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you see that? You need such guess and check work to make sure that you are holding the correct piece. C1, and this one goes. Oh, that's a pretty snappy snap, but nothing broke. Don't worry, nothing broke. Just a snap. That's quite cool. Haven't seen a kit. Yeah, that's a pretty nice mechanic. Haven't built a torso like this before. And don't worry, part 1 of this video will just be me building this kit. And yep, I will subsequently release a part 2 where I would review the Gunpla kit itself. So stay tuned. Wow, cool. Yes, so yep, there will be a part 1 and part 2. So stay tuned. And yes, thank you everyone that's sticking around and watching this video. I appreciate it a lot. And like I said, if this video gets to 50 likes, I would go and get the full Mechanics Forbidden Gundam and build it on this channel. Mark my words. So yes, quickly tell your friends and family about it. Enable me to buy a new Gundam. Yeah, but nope, jokes aside, yeah. Only like the video if you only like the video if you like the content, alright? There's a little gap there. I think I over-sanded it a little bit. It's okay, part and parcel of building Gunpla. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, and then now, this one. Yep, nice. This one here. Alright, so here is the body unit of the Forbidden Gundam done. And now let's move on to the head unit. A quick look. Alright, now let's move on to the head unit. So as usual, not a fan of all the stickers, so I will not be using any stickers. But yep, let me know if you want a future upgrade video on what I do to detail the Gunpla kits, such as such as the panel linings, all this. Yep, we'll definitely be interested to make a video on panel lining in near future. Let me know if you all would like to have a video on that topic, because it's quite an interesting topic. You know, everyone have a different way of detailing their model and like different methods of panel lining, so it's actually quite interesting to see what everyone does, the different techniques that they involve in the panel lining. So yep, sometimes in HG kits, even RG kits are worse. Some parts are just so small. And yeah, it takes absolute patience to fit them in. Okay, yep, got it in, and then ta-da! Oh, it's pretty hard to get it in. Oh, it's off. Be right back, guys. Yeah, sometimes HG kits do have a problem with the V-fins because of how they are designed. Not really a fan of it sometimes, but it is what it is. This is really very small. Yeah, maybe you see, as you can see, the piece doesn't bite too well in. So yeah, these are some problems you can get with HG kit. And yeah, you can already see there's a stress mark there on the piece already. So let's not fumble with it too much. It is what it is. Okay, so yep, got the headpiece in. Maybe I put it wrongly, but nice, it's in the correct position. Yep. Maybe I'll use some cement to stick it in place. But yep, here is the head unit of the Forbidden Gundam. And now let's move to the arm unit. So as usual, let me cut out the polycap pieces first. So yeah, I will need the PCE. Yep, so here ourselves a PCE. Just by looking at this instruction manual, comparing it to the high grade Astray blue frame, you can really tell that this Forbidden Gundam, this high grade Forbidden Gundam, is very, very basic compared to the Astray blue frame that I previously built on this channel, built and reviewed on this channel. You can catch the video if you haven't, watch the video if you haven't. But yeah, compared to the high grade Astray Gundam, this is a very, very basic kit, I would say. You know, it's really back to basics. Look at the arm, it's just a few pieces slipped in. There's no double joint at all. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how this entire kit will go together. Even the shoulders for this kit is a basic 2-piece, you know, a few piece basic thing. There is no like separate shoulder for it or anything. So it really will be a very basic kit. That's all I can say. That's why I am very curious to see how it will be in the full mechanics form, because I think Bandai really outdid themselves in designing the multiple full mechanics model. So yeah, I know I've been harping about this full mechanics model, so yeah, you can see how much I want to get the full mechanics model. But yes, I can only get the full mechanics model if this video gets 50 likes. So yeah, smash that like button. Oh my gosh, can't believe I'm saying such stuff now. It's only my second Gunpla video. Alright, so yep, trying to keep in frame, looking up time to time, making sure that every scene is captured. Yeah, okay, in, and then now this one. Yeah, so you see, like what I said, it's really a very basic. It's really a very basic high grade Gundam. There is like no separation. The shoulder is just one piece together, you know. There's like no separation in it, and there's no double joint or anything. Not double joint is not a common feature amongst high grade kit, but I think it's necessary, you know. Without that double joint, you really can't do any poses. So yeah, I'm actually quite curious to see how this entire kit will turn out. So yeah, you see, it's just, don't worry, I will have a part 2 to review this Gunpla kit. So yeah, stay tuned for the part 2 as well, if you are interested to see how this kit perform in my opinion. So yeah, okay, this is a little tight, but yeah, okay, it fits. And for this kit, as you can see, there is no extra posing hands. You just get 2 knuckle fists, and yep, this is the hand done. And I have already went ahead and built the other side. So yep, hand units complete. Okay, so moving on, I know in the instruction manual it shows these few steps now. That step 5 is the building of the backpacks. Okay, as you can see here, it's the building of the backpack already. I would like to say these are like accessories, so I'll leave it to the end of the video. So let's go to step 6 and put what we have together now. And yep, I think all these belong to the accessories section, so let's go ahead and skip that for now. And yep, let's put together what we have currently and see how it holds. Wow, it definitely feels flimsy. It's very flimsy. I'm a little afraid that things may drop, but it is what it is, you know. Trust the process. Not the best feeling to hold it, but and then there's like a rattling sound to it. I'm not sure if you can hear it because of this, I guess, this sliding joints here. Yeah, these twisting joints. So yep, we'll see how it goes. And yep, up to now we got a Forbidden until this. Quite a neat kit, very bulky. Let's see how it goes from here. Alright, and now let's move on to the hip section. So yeah, PCM, and we need 2 of it. Yeah, they only gave 2. Like I said, this kit comes with a very small selection of PC. Guess it's quite good. You don't waste the PC polycaps pieces as much, because usually they come in like standard molds and you got a lot of polycaps that actually goes unused. So yeah, I think it's actually not that bad to have a small polycap selection when you open a kit. So yeah, now let's build the hip section. Very simple hip as well, just front skirts and a back full back solid piece. I don't think there are side skirts. I may be wrong. Oh, I think there are, but it's just that it's not included in this step. Because I guess if I put the side skirts here, oops. Because I guess if I put the side skirts here, the legs won't be able to be attached. So yeah, probably why we don't get to see the side skirts here. And then yeah, this piece just goes here. You know, sometimes you just need a little bit of like better alignment, and yeah, they fit well. There's nothing to worry about. No need to worry about anything. And then yeah, this goes here, and then this goes here. Oops, I may have went out of frame. And then yep, and here is the hip unit. Ta-da! Okay, we will now be moving on to the leg section. These two steps here. So yeah, let's go ahead and build ourselves some legs. So yeah, the feet first. For this kit, there's definitely very little pieces. As you can tell, the leg is just a few simple pieces clicked together. So there's really, I don't think there will be much like posing styles. That's just one of my main observations that I can currently make. And yeah, remember to stay tuned for part 2, where I will do a proper review of this Gunpla. So yeah, there isn't even much of a swivel in the feet. It's just a polycap piece in. That's about it. Then now let's cut some more polycaps. So where is here? Polycap F. Put it one side because they look very identical. Polycap I. Okay, polycap I will be the one below. And then polycap B. Oops. And then polycap J. Here is the J. Alright, so let's get building. Okay, so let me start with the B piece. So polycap F will be at the top, and then alright, so I guess the lineup now after this Forbidden Gundam, I have another HG Astray in line, so we can move to that HG Astray kit. Or if you all might like it, I got Master Grade kit in line as well. Yep, so it's I think it's the let me take a look. It's an Astray Blue Frame D. So if you are interested to watch that kit get built on this channel, do let me know as well, because I plan to start working on that kit someday soon. So yeah, let me know in the comments what Gunpla would you all like to see next. And yeah, just a reminder, if this video gets 50 likes, I would go and get the full Mechanics Forbidden Gundam and build it on this channel. We can even live stream the building progress. I don't mind. Oops. Yeah, there's some very ugly knobs. Don't know if y'all can see, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, pretty solid. And now here. Oops, wrong side. This one comes here, and then these two go clips. Woo, clip. And just some uneven sanding, but it's fine. It will get covered up. So yeah, I'm not so worried about it at all. And then yeah, here is the leg unit done. So like I said, very simple, very straightforward leg. Nothing much, just some color separation, and yeah, one leg done, and I have already went ahead and completed the other side of the leg. So yeah, both leg units complete. Okay, and now moving on, like I said, yep, here's the part where we put the side skirts in. And yeah, no backpack, no nothing yet. Those are accessories in my opinion. So yeah, let's get on with putting all this together for the main body. Really a very quick, simple build, you know. I know in the video it's a bit lengthy, but overall I would say it's a very fast build lah. There is nothing much to this Gunpla. No complex steps or whatever. I think the only problem that I may have was the V-fin section. Other than that, everything fits pretty smooth and snugly. So yep, leg and hip unit on already. One final step to go, and yeah, we have ourselves the basic structure of the Forbidden Gundam. So yep, main frame of the Forbidden Gundam is up and done. Let me slightly zoom out a little bit so y'all can see the kit better. So yep, let's do a shake test. Pretty solid. And yeah, here is the Forbidden Gundam. I'll do more reviews in the part 2 of this video. So yeah, looking pretty good, quite neat. And let's move on to the accessories and this backpack thing. Okay, and now we will be moving on to the weapons. Last few parts already. So the weapon is very simple as well. Just 4 pieces together and it's done. So yep, it is this. And then I like the shape of this weapon a lot. Like generally, weapons that have this look attracts me more. I find it more visually appealing. Yeah, it's so cool. See? Shing shing shing. Yep. So that's the weapon. Very simple. And we are now at the final section, the backpack of this Forbidden Gundam. So yep, so the backpack, there's a lot of small pieces here. I guess it's for the extension of the kit. So we'll find out together how it will look like. And yes, just another friendly reminder, if this video gets 50 likes, 50 likes, then we will be seeing Forbidden Gundam full mechanics getting built on this channel. So yeah, please like this video, enable me to get the full mechanics. So yeah, very simple, so very straightforward actually. So it's just these wirings and they can extend. Then here, yep, as you see, we will need 2 polycaps A, which I haven't cut out yet. So yeah, there's a normal cutter, polycap A1, and then one more polycap here. Trying to speed up a little bit because I realized this video is getting pretty long. So yep, my bad on that, but yes, I will work on the timings for future video and make it even better, shorter and more compact for you guys to watch easily. So yep, this and this. Come on, fit in. Yep. Okay, nice. And then this goes here. One side done, and now let's move on to the next side. So this one will be C17. Oops, sorry, out of frame there a little. Come on, we need to pick up the pace. The video is getting very long. I'm sorry about that. So yep, let's pick up the pace and do some speed building. but we have to be careful not to build the wrong stuff. And then this one here, then yep, here one more. Yep, here we got the other side, works exactly the same as the previous one. And then one more set of these. And we are almost there, almost there. Hang in there with me a little longer. Yep, we are almost there. Everyone, hang in there. Okay, so yep, got these two done. Let's set them aside first, and then move on to the last part. Yep, the last part, last step for this Forbidden Gundam, and we are done. Okay, let me cut out all the polycaps first. So PCN, 2 of it. PCN 1, then one more set of PCNs, and then 2 PCG, polycap G, one, then one more polycap G, 1, 2. Okay, come, let's go. So yep, we are at the last part of this build already. Thank you everyone that have stayed and watched from the start till this moment. I appreciate all of it a lot, and I hope my videos in the future will be better and nicer for you all to watch. So yep, I will keep working on that. And okay, my fat fingers can't. This is a little bit tricky because the flat part is supposed to be out. Okay, got it. All is good. Then, yep. Fat finger problems. Do I have a tweezer around? Not really. Watch me fumble here. But yes, like I said, thank you everyone who has been who have been watching the video from the start until this mark. I appreciate all your views a lot, and yep, I hope that you all will continue supporting me. We'll be uploading more Gunpla videos soon, so yeah, stay tuned to that. And remember to let me know what build you all would like to see next, because I have a high grade S-Tray, and as well as wait, give me a moment. Okay, yeah, it fits here because I have a high grade S-Tray as well as a master grade S-Tray. So yeah, do let me know which Gunpla kits you all would like to see next, or if there's any other kits that I do not have, just drop me a comment, and yep, I may consider to go and get the kit depending on the budget that I have. And yeah, we can have to see the kit come to life together. Oops, it's not clicking in. Sorry, a little panicky here now because yep, the video is getting very long. Okay. Kinda not clicking well together. Not sure what's the problem with it. But okay. Okay, never mind. I'll leave it first. I'll take a look at it again later. But yep, wow, looking pretty good, I would say. It's actually very light. I expected it to be very heavy, but it's actually quite light. Then yep, the head, this one goes here, and then the second V-fin. Woo, nice, pretty good looking. Oh, and then wonder what's with this, but I think it's holding already. It's fine. Just a little small gap. I'll get it done, get it repaired off camera. And then now these two thrusters, can they go in? Yep, 1, 2. Alright, they're in. Woo, looking pretty good. And then now this last part will be this side attachment like thing. So it will be 2 of it together. Guess we just pop 2 of it together. 2, 2 sets of it. Okay, first one. One more. Alright, second one. And then they attach to the side here. Whoops, so sorry for the sudden abrupt cut in the previous section of this video. Not sure what happened, but yep, we have finished building the backpack. This is how the backpack looks like overall. And now we will be attaching it to the main frame, the main body of the Forbidden Gundam. And yep, there's just 2 packs. 2 packs here, 2 packs there, and then yep, let's just hope that they go in. They are not very aligned. Give it a slight wiggling. And yep, it is in. And here we have ourselves the high grade 1/144 Forbidden Gundam completed. I think it looks pretty good overall. So yep, here is the end of part 1. Once again, thank you everyone who stayed and watched and finished the whole video. I'll catch you in part 2 where I do a review on this Gunpla. See you all. Bye bye.